Hi. Hey. How do you feel looking at the videos of animal exploitation?
Well, it's not feels good. It feels so horrible.
Yeah. Well,
I have a farm.
you do have a farm.
Yeah, I have. My family is a farmers.
Okay, and do you participate in the farm?
Yeah, sometimes we have like pickets. We have chickens. We actually have lambs. But I don't know the solution or the alternative.
They exist, for everything. So you don't have to eat animal products. You can eat plants instead. So if it's your job right now or your hobby, you can do something else. It's quite easy to just eat plants, and put some plant products on your skin or wear clothes. There are alternatives for everything. So I'm glad you know that.
Actually, this is very good. In the reality, I know about the farms of chickens. They live inside the poop. They live inside poop in a short time life. Probably like 2 weeks until they get killed. And it's gross than you show them.
It's gross. That's exactly why we're showing it.
In the real life, I saw it also in real life.
So, have you also seen the male chicks being killed at birth?
Farmers, yeah.
No. Do you think the animals should be respected?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so do you think there's any way to exploit the animals and respect them at the same time? Is it possible? Compatible? Okay, you can see the problem.
Yeah, of course.
You know what is the original definition of veganism? Because I can explain.
You only eat nothing to become from animals.
It's more than that. Actually, it's an ethical point of view that one should live without exploiting animals. It's a principle for us. We don't want to exploit them at all because we recognize that they are sentient beings that exist for their own purposes rather than for ours. Do you agree with that? Okay, they exist for their own reasons. They feel emotions like fear, joy, and I don't want to exploit them when I can do something else instead.
Have you ever seen how a pig get bigger? What is the process? Well, you need to put salt. When in my country do this, you need to put salt in your hand and you just take it off the testicles.
Oh my god, that sounds so gross. I've seen videos where they just cut it in the babies, the baby pigs.
Yeah,
they cut the tail and the little dick and they cut the...
I listened to scream once and I never ate pork again.
And their teeth also. And so many gross stuff. So at least you're not one of these farmers that deny anything and say, no, we do it fine. You admit that there's a lot of problems.
The pigs is horrible, but the chickens, you need to take out the hands, just scrub it, the neck.
And would you like to stop that?
I don't like to do it. I like chicken, but I don't like to do it. It's a complicated topic, right?
Well, changing can sound complicated for you, but it's a justice question, so it's not very complicated. It's actually black and white. You exploit them or you don't exploit them.
Yeah, how long time have you been in being?
15 years. Yeah, I've grown muscle, I have no regrets, because this is for them, it's an ethical movement. Yeah, my husband for 14 years, was strong cyclist, and always for the animals. If you want to eat something unhealthy, whatever, vegan junk food, but it's always vegan.
And what do you do about the proteins you need to get from the beef?
Well, there are protein in all plants. There's protein in rice, in bananas, in chickpeas, in spinach, in all plants. So basically, if you eat enough calories, you'll have enough protein. It's that simple, I promise.
I think this movement's more about social media because people start to press about I need justice for this guy. I need justice for the animals. And it's true. There's a ton of true.
Yeah, there's so much to do if you're a bit creative or if you have some character to defend these animals.
Yeah, but in my country, it's still cold.
Well, you could be the spark that inspires so many other people. It was a small movement, let's say 10 or 15 years ago, and then it grew because people speak for the animals. Do you think they want to have their neck twisted like that and want to be exploited?
I don't like to do that, but I know how to do it. Okay,
you know they don't like it, right?
It's horrible.
Is there anything stopping you from being vegan?
I like meat. I love cheese.
Well,
because you don't like cheese as well.
No,
right?
no. I was addicted to cheese before, and I managed to change because I looked at the videos of the animals, of the dairy industry, which is horrific. I don't know if you see that in your own farm. So I learned to eat enough calories and watch that and say, there are no food. They're not resources for us. They're not property or objects. They are living creatures that feel emotions and certainly don't want to be our slaves.
Okay.
So, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
On the website you can see resources, why be vegan, how to be vegan, and if you want to become an animal activist afterward, then everything is here.
Yeah,
okay?
Thank you so much, Gilly.
Okay, long live the chicken.
Long live the chicken.